Hello everyone, this is Gordon again, and today I'm going to tell you the 5 things I did to make myself competitive during law school. Quite honestly, nowadays the legal market is super competitive, with thousands of students, graduating each year, competing for the exact same training contract or pupillage positions. It's very difficult for you as an aspiring lawyer and a law student to stand out in the job market. When I was a law student, I realized that grade isn't the most important thing because everyone graduates from law school. Most of them could potentially get a 2-1 or first in their law degree. So that was the moment as a law student, I realized that I had to do something different, something that could actually make me stand out in the job market in the future to achieve my ultimate goal of being an international lawyer. So today I'm going to share with you the 5 things I actually did, and there's no secret. I'm just gonna tell you all the things I did and my thought process during my law school in order to help me get to where I am today. I hope this video is really helpful for some of you. So the first thing I did during my law school is publication. Okay, some of you guys may wonder how a law student can possibly publish an article because you're just a law student, you're not a PhD scholar or something like that. But I'm gonna tell you, you don't need to be a scholar in order to publish an article. And I actually published a lot of articles during my law school, not because I'm a genius. As some of you guys may know, during my first year of law school, I did poorly in my legal research and writing classes. I got almost a 2-2 in that class, and I wasn't a good writer at all. But at the end of my law school, I actually published almost 3 to 4 scholarly articles. So I published an article in the European Review of Private Law, in the Asia Pacific Law Review, and also Hong Kong Law Journal. I also published 2 book chapters by the reputable publishers Springer's. And what I'm asking you to do is try to publish at least 1 article in one specific area. For me, that publication experience helped me in at least 3 ways. Firstly, my publications actually helped me get a master's degree offer at University of Cambridge and also other reputable universities in the UK. Most of my classmates, when I got into Cambridge, they are either practitioners in their jurisdiction. Some even already own a law firm in Latin America, and some of them have a really high GPA. It's like impossible. I would say like it's impossibly high GPA in human history in law school. So that's why they got in. But for me, I didn't have a very crazy GPA in my law school, so I knew that I needed to do something different, and my publication was the only thing that distinguished myself from other candidates. And secondly, publishing articles also definitely helped me improve my writing skills and my confidence in legal writing. Because in the future, as a lawyer, you're gonna write a lot of stuff. You're gonna write so many complicated legal documents, etc. Having that publication experience actually boosts your confidence in relation to your writing ability. That definitely gives an impression to the firm that you are an excellent writer, and writing ability is definitely an important skill required of a trainee solicitor or a future lawyer. And thirdly, having publication records in your CV actually help you get into academia way easier in the future as well. If some of you guys are interested in academia or interested in doing a PhD in the future, having publications earlier in your career will definitely help you get that offer. For example, when I did my master's degree in Cambridge, I actually tried to apply for the PhD there as well, and I got the offer to my surprise, probably because of the fact that I already published a bunch of articles before actually doing the PhD. An additional point I want to mention is that when you publish articles, specifically in an area of law, it also establishes your authority in that area for the future. For example, for my previous publications, they focused mainly on contract and commercial law. So when I apply for commercial law firms in London, then it makes more sense because I'm actually interested in those areas, and my publication shows my genuine interest in those areas. In fact, it's not that difficult for an undergraduate to publish articles. If you guys are really interested in, I would definitely make a video about it, but I'm not going to talk about it in details here. The second thing I did as a law student was mooting competition. Mooting is so important for you to build your confidence in your ability to deliver a speech in front of a group of audience. As you may know, a lawyer always has to deliver their arguments in a very concise and clear manner to someone else, and it is a very important ability. I can say for sure that mooting is definitely one of the best things I've ever done during my law school life. Even later in the assessment centers or law firm interviews, I actually used some of the skills I acquired as a mooter in my law school, like how I should stay silent when it comes to a very difficult question asked by someone else. And especially if you're someone who are not really confident in your public speaking skills, then you should definitely go and join mooting competitions. You need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, and that's how you learn better as a lawyer, because you definitely need to face this dilemma in the future. You better face it when you are in law school so that you can actually improve your weaknesses earlier. So try to push yourself out of your comfort zone and put yourself out there and learn a skill that will be valuable for the rest of your life. And apart from your speaking ability, you can even acquire writing and research skill while joining the mooting competition. Usually the competition requires you to write like 10,000 words memorandum on each side, and it requires a very high level of research and writing skills. So with like 6 to 7 months of continuously writing and researching in a specific area of law, you would definitely improve your research and writing skills. And the third thing I did during my law school is to acquire as many international experiences as possible. And I think this is particularly important if you are someone who really fancies an international career and potentially works abroad in the future, or work in transactions that are very multi-jurisdictional or international in nature. During my law school, I actually attended multiple summer schools at various locations around the world. I did my summer school in Renmin University of China. I did my summer school in University of Oxford. I also did my summer school in University of Münster in Germany as well. Those experiences definitely gave me the opportunity to actually experience different cultures and different study environments. And they actually helped me to tell a very genuine story in the future in my law firm applications, that I truly understand diversity and inclusion because of my backgrounds and my experiences in various jurisdictions across the world. On the other hand, I also understand that not all students could have the financial ability to study abroad for the summer. I was lucky because I have this my university who was very supportive of the students studying abroad for the summer and sponsored them with a very generous grants. Moreover, you could also check out some of the London universities. They usually offer summer programs for other students in different parts of the world as well. And the fourth thing I did during my law school is to be open to literally any legal work experiences or non-legal work experiences. As a law student, you actually don't know what you want to do in your life. There's so many options in the legal career and also non-legal careers. You could be a solicitor, a barrister, a judge, a professor, etc. So when I was a law student, I worked in smaller size law firms practicing personal injuries and employees' compensations. I also worked for firms that specialize in commercial law or more corporate stuff. I also worked as a mini pupil for 3 chambers in Hong Kong. I also work as a research assistant for law professors to know whether academia is really the thing for me. I also work as an assistant to a judge in a court in China. And this is very important for 2 reasons. Firstly, after experiencing all these different kinds of workplace environments and firms, you're gonna know what the hell you're gonna do with your life. And second of all, you actually can tell a more compelling story in your future job interviews as well. Because usually law firm has this why law, why this firm questions in their application form or during their interview. With those experiences, you can actually add more substance to your answers by listing out all those experiences and justify your options of choosing this firm rather than other firms or rather than other career paths. That's how you actually personalize your answers to the why law and why this firm questions. It's the journey of your life, and you better build this journey earlier on in your career in law school. Okay, some of you guys may complain, okay, I couldn't even find one single internship. How could I possibly get a diverse work experience like you? But to be very honest, at the beginning, I didn't get so many opportunities as well. I literally just sent emails to every firm I can possibly find online, And also I just cold message some people on LinkedIn, find the HR of that particular company or organization, and I told them to give me an opportunity. I actually land some of the job offers based on that. The job market is sometimes not on your side, but you gotta do whatever you can possibly do, and they will not come to you easily, but you definitely need to go and seek the opportunity. As soon as you land the first or second work experiences, it will definitely be easier for you to land subsequent work experiences and opportunities. And the final thing I did during my law school was to actually ask for advice. Generally speaking, the most common way for you to ask for advice is your professors or people in your law school. For example, remember during my second year of law school, I knew one of my professor, my contract law professor. He was pretty close to me, and he actually self-studied for the New York bar exam, and that was actually the first time I realized that you could actually self-study for the New York bar exam. It was like years ago, but right now I did it because I have that knowledge when I talked to him during my second year of law school. So we can see the power of asking people for advice. Another example is that right after I got my PhD offer at Cambridge, I asked one of my professors for advice. He actually told me that I shouldn't do a PhD if I'm not very sure that academia is really 100% for me. Especially I'm still in the early stage of my legal career, because once you get into academia, it's very difficult for you to get back to private practice. That's how I avoid a major mistake in my life. Otherwise, I could have, gone to a completely different route of my career, and I wouldn't be here speaking to you about my law firm application experiences. So sometimes getting that one piece of advice could really change your life and make a difference in your career. And don't shy away from asking for advice. So guys, those are the 5 things I did as a law student to make myself competitive during my law school. I hope you guys find this helpful. And yeah, literally those are the things I did, and I told you all my secrets, like how I did it and how I get to where I am today. Share this video with your friend if you find it useful. Leave the comment down below to let me know what you think. Also vote in the community section to tell me what you want to watch next as well. And also thank you guys for your continuous support for my channel and also my LinkedIn page as well. I hope I can continue to help you guys with your legal journey and to be successful in your legal career as well. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.